Hi there, everybody. Happy Saturday evening to you all. It is time for us to jump back into more Constance. And I am a little surprised to see. I did not anticipate that we would be nearly halfway done with this game. I think I want to do some more exploration of stuff tonight. So we probably won't finish the game tonight. We probably could. Just because I'm going to guess that completion percent includes side stuff, and we've not done a ton of side stuff. So it is entirely feasible that okay, I gotta remember how to it's entirely feasible that like I could just like bowl through to the main story and probably be done before the night is done. But I want to try and do some extra stuff, in part because I think it's going to be helpful for kind of like some of that later stuff, like having more let's see, that's our clone. That's our dash. That's our dash through. Okay, so that's not what I went to do. This is what I wanted. So that's... I can't go in there right now. I'm trying to find a body because that body will have a ghost next to it. That's not gonna help me much. I've been here. Let's go down. I imagine that there's not gonna be anything. Yep. That was where I found one of the... What was his name? Quip? I think his name was Quip. Something like that. One of his relatives. Body. No. No. Okay, we already did that, so not going to be terribly helpful. I wonder, I'm curious what the damage value is for that kind of dash through attack. That takes you to a new area, so I actually don't want to go there. Although, I don't think I saw anything. But let's just check to be absolutely certain. Yeah, there are no bodies here. They should all be here in these, like, archive areas. Oops. Let's go ahead and save here. That there's a sign pointing to the right when there's just a wall. But it should have give me a little clink or something when I tried to hit it. There was nothing here. This I remember. Let's keep going. Okay, there was one of the ones I've already found. I hit the wrong button. Wait. Oh, okay. That's where it comes out. I was wondering what that blue sparkle was. Dang it. Oh. Oh, wait. Not that. Ooh. Okay, a nice haul of those, I don't remember, some light crystals, something along those lines. This, was there no? Oh, there wasn't. Okay. I do need a good number of those because I'm trying to get the kind of side quest done relating to that one NPC where I basically play a gotcha machine in order to One, it looked like there was something down here, like there was a secret. There was. Aha! And that I think is, yep, max health. How do I get over to there? Ooh, there's more. Although, how do I get to it? Let's take a picture. Not what I meant to do. Anything? That seems to be it. Let's go in here real quick. This was an arena, so there shouldn't be anything in here. So let's head back. Let's go right here. So we want to go down. Before doing that, let me just make sure. There we go. Okay. I don't think it's going to turn into anything, though. Oh, there is something up here. I guess I never went to the right in this room. That. Ooh. Dang it. That's okay. That's a door. See if we circle back around to it. What the? What the? Dang it. Let's stay here. Oh, okay. That's what the... So that's an interesting mechanic we now get to see in action. They do more damage, but... they also will drop health. Huh. Ooh. Huh. So that's an interesting trade-off. Before, I thought it was just as simple as, oh yeah, they do more damage and that's it. Does that... I also take damage trying to go through them. Okay. That I wasn't fully registering. I was wondering why. I thought I was just timing my dodges. Well, or not dodges, like the through dash incorrectly. Let's go here first. Oh, interesting. Like... Yep. Can't even dodge through them at all. Okay, here's our third one. Oops. And... That door that we saw that I thought might be... I'd go around it. I mean, I could still be right, but I need to... Oh, dang it. I had to go from this direction. We can go back to the shrine now. See if I can remember where... So that's where I need to go first. Turn in that quest. Wrong way. Dang it. Oh, I thought that was going to be like an exit. All right. Scary, but incredible indeed. One... How is she doing this? Wait. What do you mean only one more? I've got 3. I'm positive he said 3. Or... Maybe he said 4? Do we have like a... Journey favors. Capture 1 listening, capture 1 flying, capture 1 writing. But I got them. I've got all 3. go back and try again. I did not want to do that. Oh, there's something here. This is it. Save. Oh, there's the door, so I guess we got that solved. That was over here, wasn't it? Maybe it was 4? Maybe I had misremembered and that's all it was. I actually need to go back up this way anyway, I think. And then go to the left. Oh no. Nope. Is there something? There is something up there, I bet. But it's something I can't get to right now. I wonder if I can... Not what I meant to do. Oh. I thought there was a connection over there that there wasn't. Oh well, I guess I do feel like that's a secret, so it sets us up for later. For one, I'm really certain that there's going to be a double jump ability. Cool. Go down, or sorry, up. I guess it was 4. So all of them, you actually found every single one? Wow. Your talent, you did what I couldn't. And you're so young. Does that, the time is photographer extraordinaire perhaps over? Saying I'm a good teacher? That actually means a lot to me. Thank you. You have a good eye for composition. I'm proud of you. My gratitude for showing me what's possible with these ghosts. On our adventure to the next adventure. New inspiration. Aerial paint dye spawns a burst of paint. Meh. Okay. Let's... Oops. Get rid of... Don't need that. Do you want to keep that? I want to keep that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Then... I will explore up here. Although I can't. This feels like a thing with a new ability, so let's... Or maybe anyway. So let's explore other parts of this zone. Right. Need to find the phone to... Or is it as simple as... Well, I was going to say following the phone line somewhere, but I guess not. Let's stay up top, because it seems like I've not done... Not explored up here. Oh. Dang it, I didn't. Oh, hang on. I didn't want to... I think I need to get... launch off of one of those flying enemies to get over there. Cool. Oh, okay. These... Huh. Wait, what? Oh. That's clever. I'm not sure it's a... I don't know, maybe there's something that kind of clued it about that before. Oh, it's just the same thing. Question is, what do I want to do about getting back up there? Right, because... Oh, that's all it is. There's more glimmer right now. Although... Huh. Oh. That probably also needs a double jump. I'm not even sure... Anyway, not even sure exactly how I'd go about... I didn't want to hit you. I want to go up here so I can... Can I get this working? Maybe this will... No! That's... There we go. one of the issues with there are other games that have that kind of ability, and I think one of its problems is that it's one of those, because it's targeting a specific there's also something here. It's going after what is like considered the closest, but it's, you can be like very close to two different. I'm sorry, what? No? Left, up, left, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, down. Right. Oh, I now understand. Like, I thought I was literally trying to follow the wires, and like the wire would be like coming down here and then going back up. Is that another? I think both of those are. Let's take a picture of this. Can't get up there. Or up there. Or over there. Oh, huh. That's how I get over there? Huh. Okay, but there is an exit off to the right. I feel like I should have like a double jump to be exploring the rest of that. So then I think... Where's our fast travel? Where's our closest fast travel? Oh. It's probably faster to get to the place I'm heading. Okay, I need to be next to it in order to actually activate it. Not what I meant to do. Get rid of the bot. Let's see now. go off to the left real quick before I go. I got a bunch of glimmer to spend. Oops. So what's in this room? Oh, a treasure chest. That's that. So whoa, I forgot that you go all the way around. I thought I was going to get to the top and then... Oh, I can't. All right, then. Around we go. I don't think that's anything. Hold on. That's already activated. Huh. I guess I can't go around that way. I can't go around this way. Actually, can I? Can I pogo off of this? I can. Alright, we're back to the town now. Hell yeah. We spent nearly all of our glimmer to get it, but... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's set our inspirations. Now we've got a little more. I mean, I guess I may as well, since we got the space for it anyway. So what I want to do, I'll go first and find that guy over there, and we'll check and see if his thing is ready. Let's actually see what the phone call away. Okay, to the east, north, and west. Does that mean that there's a south line? Where would it be if there was? I mean, in the bottom part, at the very least, that would be clear enough. Oh. All right, I'll take some more glimmer. Was that an arena? It looks like it was an arena. Oh, I figured that he would get hit by the spikes and die. I don't think it'd be here. So let's see. Not there. So I guess we go back up to that midpoint. To here. Grab these. Okay, there's a door that's blocking our path. So that's... But which line would that be? I guess that'd be the west line. Because we think then it's kind of like relative to where the guy is. If there's a south line, it would be somewhere down here. Oh, there's not a lot of places for it to be. Let's just go chat with him and see. Okay, so the answer is... Wait. Uh-huh. So this is supposed to teach you... Been trying for so long. Can't believe I've actually reached someone. Sounds wonderful. Thanks so much. Okay, yes, of course. It's been really tough. I see. Never thought of it that way. Uh-huh. No, that makes complete sense. Certainly. Thank you. That's amazing. Yes. Master Spear. Okay, so it costs a lot more, but it goes further. I don't think I really want that. Okay, what other favors do we have? Just find those guys, and then, okay. So then let's go to the circus. I think what I'm going to try and do is prioritize those light shards for freeing that the one character, whatever her name was. Let's go ahead and save here. I'm kind of trying to go to the right again. I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure the idea is you come back to these later. Anything over here? Yes. Okay, this is the elevator. Oh, nice. And it just takes me directly through. Ooh, okay. Another inspiration. Paint stroke powers the next paint attack with an increased... Ooh, okay. That one might be handy. Where's the... There's an NPC in this room, isn't there? No. That's not NPC. That's rest point. There's also a rest point in here. This one's going to be a bit tough. Hold on. I don't need to... Okay. Whew. Okay. Made it. Nice. That is a good reward. And there is a... Oh, did I... All the way back. Okay. Is there a pathway over to the... No. Oh, it's literally just beyond? Huh. Just don't trust the clouds at all. Okay, there's two doors. Let's take this upper one first. Is this... Okay, I was wondering if it was literally endless. Oh, that's weird. Huh. All right, I'll take that hit. All right. Oh. I'm supposed to do that. There we go. Got it. Okay. I didn't need to worry about my dash. Okay. Let's go down. That seems to connect a bunch of stuff. That connects this, right? Yes. Okay, that was actually blocked before. Okay. Because it wants me to follow that. Okay, whoops. I need to get rid of that. Okay, I can linger on that other platform for a moment. All right. Max paint. And then we got a save point, which is handy. Whoops. I don't know why that didn't register. Okay, the NPC should be down here. Let's try just one at a time. It may take a while. Let's just see if like what, because it's the more you spend, the more likely you are to get something. Is it? Okay. I actually want to figure out, is there a max? It looks like there is a max. Should also test, can I get to the max by going down? No, I can't. Okay. So is the max 100? Is the max... I presume then that's everything I have. So, because the thing I'm wondering is it like 1% per each one? I'll try 10. Nice. Let's try 20. Nothing. I suppose one possibly. So still no. Paint flask. Okay, so no. Nope. I've got... Let's... no, I don't. I really don't want to spend all 50. I could end up doing it anyway, but I don't want to spend it all at once. Well, last 10, okay. And that's no. So, what are ways in which this could be working? This could be actually random. My current theory is, if that's the case, the more you spend, the higher chance I would think it would be. I don't know, there's not really any good feedback mechanism. My intuition would be one thing gives you 1 extra percent. That'd be the simplest way to do it. The fact that you can go over 100, in a sense, feels like it undermines that logic, because why would you not stop it at 100? Why would you not cap it out at 100? Because you shouldn't want you should want players to not be like, oh, just give a ridiculous amount because, like, oh, I don't know what the actual max is or how it works. If you were to make it random, my presumption would then be there is a way to accumulate those light shards and essentially infinitely farm them. They are not, they seem like they're a finite resource because we locate them in like chests from arenas and we find them kind of lurking around. It would be pretty egregious design to have a system that is random and you can potentially waste all of your stuff on and never get rewarded. With and that leaves you, because you use those light shards for other things like upgrading your abilities, and so you'd be kind of left with like, oh, you can find yourself unable to upgrade your abilities because you gambled. Now, one way you could do it is you could make sure the last prize you get all of your stuff back. Although if it is random, there is like that theoretical possibility. Maybe there's a way to do it where like the game internally calculates like, oh, there's not enough left, or you spent so much amount, we're going to make sure that you win. The other way it could work is that it is actually not random. At certain thresholds, it gives you a prize. That would be akin to the way, like in Blasphemous, the church donation box works. I think the only drawback to that is you wouldn't want to tell people it's random or give the sense that it's random. And importantly is that you, as you're donating, you know, in Blasphemous, you're getting this like constant progression of like, oh, giving, I know maybe you aren't keeping like careful mathematical track of like how much you've given, but like, oh, you are seeing things happen and you know that it's related to what you've been doing. Whereas again, everything says this is random. Is it actually? I don't know, but the game isn't. If it's not, the game isn't giving me kind of the tools or information I need to know that's not random. All right, so I think we're good on exploring for right now. We're in this, yeah. So let's go to I guess Janky Junction's our best bet. Is that our best bet? Because we're trying to head down there. I guess that's good. Whoops. Okay, I need to make sure I'm collecting Glimmer. Yep. Secret. Okay, so we head to the left. So this was where we got the dash ability. I think this was where we got the dash ability, but... Alright, nothing there. Let's go left first. Left is admittedly progress. Oh. Who dares draw my eyes away? Greetings to you, dear intruder. Redoing my throne room. And what is that on your head? Is that paint? Do you dare let drip my precious collection? A tear? I despise anything that leaves stains. I have one tossed somewhere in that heap. But you keep bothering me. Shoo, happy digging. Okay. What was that? Oh well. Bertram, hello there, purple-haired stranger. Did Emily throw you away too? Me neither, of course. I'm just exploring the vaults. I'm a true explorer. Yes, I am. But to be honest, I think I'm a little stuck. The walls are way too slippery for me to climb, but I had something to pull me up. Okay. So our new ability is a wall climb? Transfer paint to surge upward and descend one paint form. You're invulnerable. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I can kind of like dash and then go into the wall. Oh, does it work the other way around? I can't. So I had assumed that those gratings were climbable walls. And it's the other way around. You can't climb those. Not helpful. Huh. Oh, I head down. That's an interesting one to try and wrap your head around, since you're invulnerable. The idea you can use it to go downward from hazards. Dang it. I was wondering if there was something on the other side of those thorns. And there wasn't. I don't have... I mean, I can take the health hit. But I can actually get through. Okay. I guess it refills my health, so that's nice. What the? Oh. There we go. Okay. What a weirdly dopey boss. Yeah, I think that was a thing, but it looked just a little weird. Oh, huh. What? Huh. What's the ding? What is this doing? I can't get over there. I might be able to reach it if I could push this block. I mean, I can't. Oh. And that's what it does. It moves it back. Okay, that I feel like could have been better communicated. Okay, what's over here? Oh, huh. Inspiration. What do we got this time? Paint overload. Ooh, I love that. The idea that if you can kind of like maximize where stuff is placed, optimize where stuff is placed. Because I can probably right now. I think get it next to 3 max. Could I do 4? I don't think I could do 4. Hold on. I would need... I don't think I can do 4. Because I want that. I don't want that. I do want this. I mean, I guess I don't really need that. I want lifeline. But that's the problem. I want my 2... Can I do this, though? If I do that... Oh, maybe I can get it. No, because the other one's going to be sideways. I can still get 4. Because this is more important to me right now. Huh. It is possible. Go there. Oh. Let's go ahead and... That kills me. Can I... I don't think I can get... I think because if I try and... No. Okay. So question is, can I get... Yes, I can get over there. Oh. Can I kill that? I feel like I'm not... like... maybe I can. Ooh. Oh, I can. I just straight up can kill it. It just takes a lot of hits. Interestingly, I don't have a block. I wonder if I'm supposed to get the block from over here. No. Well, okay. Let's hope I could get past it. Because that's going to be a death. Let's persevere. Because we can't really do anything against these guys anyway. Don't want to be going right there. Dang it. Something if, like, maybe I could... No! Oh, I didn't need to do that. I don't know why I did that. That was the wrong call entirely. Dang it. I probably could have just stayed there for a second. I went too fast. I did it again. Go ahead and use that, because why not? There we go. Okay, just wait until gets back. I can't. Okay, that's valuable information. How do... Oh! Does that... Interesting. Hmm. Dang it. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I wouldn't mind having a shot at getting these glimmer plant things. Emily, how do I get them? So those, I do that. So that's easy enough. Oh, I only hit them once. Okay. Those guys... Huh? You know what? Forget it. Right. Can't dodge through them. Here over there. Oh, wait. Is this... That's going to be a boss fight, isn't it? Do we have a... Is that... Do we have a save point nearby? We have one not too far. Oh, actually pretty close. I think we're gonna get back to Emily. I think this is a boss fight. Oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe this. Well, either way, yes, this should be the boss. I sense you, little one. Clinging, persisting, persevering, but at what cost? To confront yourself with forgotten memories. Do you not see everything is hollow? Very well, struggle if you must. Okay. I only just realized what that was. I literally just need one more hit. All right. Okay, what's our vignette here? Ahem. Okay, Constance. Let's play with our Let's start with our warm-up, shall we? Have you missed our last 3 classes? Too early. What was that noise? Should include your warm-up. Won't count on your performance at this point. I think you know quite well what I would tell you. Let's commence with your song. Let me practice more this time. Really don't know what to say. It's now your worst performance to date by far. Happened in the last few weeks. I don't know if you're ever going to be good enough, Constance. Some of you were born for creative arts and some, well, you understand. I'll see you next week then. Don't forget to practice this time. Intruder is back. Have you found your... What was it? Tier? Great, great. Simply marvelous for you. That's something else. Something actually interesting. You found a violin. Why does that sound familiar? Oh. I'd almost forgotten about that one. Or at least tried to. It does not bring pleasant memories. You dare to lecture me? I am your queen. I guess you're right. Perhaps I should pay attention to all my treasures equally. Because even the rusty ones can hold value. Don't be so full of yourself. Nevertheless, your queen thanks you, painterly girl. Now, off you go. I attend to my treasures. All of them. Alright. Oops. So there's stuff over here and to the right. I'll head right for the moment. Oh. I bet. Yep, that's how I get there. Oof. Nice. All right. Trying to figure out. Let's go ahead and do more exploration. See if we can clean up this area as best we can. So where... I want to go to the left and then down. This isn't going to help me though. So I'm going to go up. So here, go back to the left. And then down. What was that? Well, Okay, then. Yeah, okay, let's go left and then try and go up. And there's one of our little merchant guys that we're trying to find. Dumb. It's like not registering my jump as I'm coming out of that state. What the? Oh. Dang it. Oof. Oh no, my cousin sent you. Please, I don't want to go back to work. It's so boring in the shop. I like to be out in the field. Spelunking is my thing. They miss me? Oh well. I guess it can't hurt to pay them a visit here and there. Okay, yeah, I'm going. See you soon. Okay, so that's done. Constance, please help. He is here. Come quick. Oh, that's who this... Right, Bertram. Send it to the right. Now, where are other spots I can explore? There's a block door down there. There's some stuff over to the left. Let's go ahead and go there. So stick to the left, then up. Oh. that was a door that got opened up. Well, okay, because it put me where I need to go anyway. Okay, well, I guess that's nice. I think I had one more. Gotta go all the way back. Interesting. Because I can't just slide part way over. Can I? And I can't get out. Is this a new area? No, this is like not the exact room, but like roughly where I started, wasn't it? Okay. Oh. Okay, it looked like there was then something over here, maybe? Huh. Okay, how would I... Okay, I think I know how to do this. I went too soon. There we go. What's that connect back to? Okay. So I guess I want to go down. And then to the left when I can. Oops. And then... Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay. I could see that was a breakable wall. That's interesting. That's, you need that one ability. I should really get back. Oh, wait. Ugh. Let's see. Further up. Yep. What's the one? Master Spear. So that needs a 4. All right. No. It doesn't need me to have that. Whoops. Huh. Am I going too fast? Oh. I think I am. I'm actually going too fast. I'm going too fast for the top one. Maybe that's what I should be doing. I think, okay. I think I'm getting what it wants. There we go. Is this a run faster one? Whiplash. Oh, huh. Whoops. It feels like there might be something over there. Oh, then again, I might be able to just get there from the other side. Although, if I can... Hold on. I want to try something real quick. Oh. Would I be able to get... It's a little too far. I don't know if I could. Oh. Okay. Okay, I'll go equip the whiplash now. So we get rid of this. Let's put this back over here. Let's put this over here. Let's put whiplash there for right now. Almost. Yep. There we go. That, oh. There was zero need to do that. That doesn't actually accomplish anything. Alright, so let's go right. Wait. Are I in this? No, okay. That was annoying. Okay. Alright, I just want to get out of here. I don't know. I wish, I hope, but I don't think that I'm going to unlock a an ability that lets me warp between various checkpoints, and I really wish I could get one. Which one was it? That one. Back to Janky Junction. Let's see what's on offer. From, again, I think it's Quip was his name. Oh. That's handy. We'll get those. Who are you? Erothis. I'm Erothis, tamer of beasts, master of claw and fang. Yet I have come undone. His loyal companion, Lupin, has vanished. He is fierce, he is proud. A mighty panther, black as midnight. Without him, my show lies silent, my tent empty. Are you aiming in this plight? Alright. Much obliged, bold traveler. Beware, Lupin is slow to trust. Godspeed, for your search will stretch across the lands. Okay. Where order falters. The door is hiding where one least expects. That's not terribly helpful. Oh, that's so handy. I assume that the... Well, that's... I wish they'd give us a legend, but I assume if it's got these, like, diagonal lines, that means it's done. You've got everything there is to get there. Okay, so I want to go to there. So we go down. And left. I can also now presumably check this bit out. Yep. Nice. Light stones was what they were called, by the way. I got a achievement about getting a certain number of them. Huh. All right. Just in time, Constance. Did you find all the tears? Fantastic. Let's give them to Frida to save her. Thank you. Uh-oh. The Visage of Hope. What? I see you're carrying Frida's spirit with you. Dare to leap into the darkness? Hope is always with you now. It is now or never. I need to rest of it. Okay. And there were those dark areas from before, and presumably I can now explore those. Okay, and there's presumably something in this room, if I'm reading the map correctly. Although if there is... Not anything to suggest it. I'll worry about it later. So where was... I mean, the first one I remember was up at the top. Yeah, that one. Maybe we'll do is another round of exploration next time before kind of like the final thing, because I assume Visage of Hope let me actually like do anything else. Huh. Okay. The Citadel. And then where? Because there's a health upgrade that... Let me check my inventory real quick to make sure I'm actually, like, can make use of it. I could. Oh. Oh well. We'll skip it for right now. We'll save it for exploration later. Yep, I'm now no longer taking damage. Oh, I can, although maybe there's something hidden in there. And of course I mistime it. Oh, huh. Oh. It did not occur to me until just now that... Oh. It warped me to... That's not really... Oh, wait. Do I not get my... Okay. We'll start over because there's a shrine over here. Which we can use to refresh. What the heck? Okay, so how do we get around the blast from that thing? Can I pogo off? Yeah, I should be able to pogo off of those guys now that I think about it. I guess that's why they're still there. Oof. Okay. All right, there we go. Gonna pull me into presumably another one. Or the same one? Let's go to this save point first. Nice, new inspiration. Ooh, another one of these. I may as well at least put something on. Wait. I can... Not lifeline. Yep, those benefit from each other. Feels a little wild that lets you just do that, but... I don't want to be here. I want to go further down. Thanks for that. I should not have... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have gone to the wall. Dang it. I don't know why I did that. Wrong button. That actually is bad. Like, just put the platform like immediately below you and then make the teleporter go away. Mess. Dash all. Dash that. Okay, don't need to do anything, just stay here. Oh. Okay, that's actually a pretty simple pattern. So here it stands, the child, blind, deaf, unheeding. Each whisper I sent drowned in its ignorance. I shall delight in your undoing and drain every last drop of hope you dared to carry here. Oh. What the? do I... Oh, no. Dang it, no extra health. No! Literally hit one wrong button. See, does it take me, have me do the other arm fight, or does it actually let me do the Yes, okay. We are doing the full fight. There we go. There we go. How full of hope you must be right now, child, yet blind to the truth. I will not be cast aside, not so easily. I am a part of you forever. This shell, this form, discard it, I shall remain. For I am the weight that waits, the shadow behind your eyes. This is no ending, only the turning of a page. We shall meet again soon. Well done, Constance. I am very proud of you. You never strayed from your path. You persisted, you paused, you weighed your choices. However, this is just the beginning. Be mindful of yourself out there, promise? And never forget, you are not alone. Now, I believe you have a train to catch. Well, I'll be. Those cursed strings are gone, clean as a whistle. Haven't heard the Junction Express breathe this free in a long while. She's itching to stretch her wheels and carry you where you need to go. No more waiting, no more holding back. Just a last ride to the end of the line. Doors are open wide now, swinging like arms waiting to welcome you in. Make sure you have all your affairs in order. Once you step aboard, there's no turning back. Especially waiting when you're ready. 7-sided letter carry to the very end. So I don't know if that means... Interesting. I was going to go for it. Goodbye. Hey. Are you okay? Yes, but I think I need help. Interesting. I'm going to look into some things. This could be either... So, a lot of Metroidvanias, like the trope at this point of Metroidvanias is that there is a kind of like, you push through the game and you get a kind of like basic, usually bad or lackluster ending, and then you go through and explore a bunch of things and you get like, you can get a good ending. Part of me is wondering to what extent that is supposed to be the bad ending. Like there is in a sense like the final boss's dialogue and things like that is like, this is not actually the ending, or I mean, I think what they say is this is not an ending. So because the kind of theme of this seems to be like dealing with the stress of life, and so, you know, all these obligations and like the idea of like what you wanted to be not really working out. You have Constance's character who like wants to be an artist, but her like all of these things like keep like pushing her down and you know, I guess in some ways suppressing her creativity and, you know, draining her will to like actually do stuff creatively, and things like that. And so one way to read the ending is like, oh no, she's still stuck. Like she's potentially going to, you know, get help, but that's still not like good. And that could be in a way like that is a pretty fitting way to end, is like at least the acceptance of like things are bad but I need help to like deal with this is, you know, psychologically is pretty good. But there is a way in which it does feel kind of like insufficient. I mean, I don't know. Emily, I think what a lot of us want is we want a story that feels like complete and self-contained and leaves us feeling like, okay, we've done all we can and things are like good or like going to get better kind of way. And so that in that sense, then the ending, that feels like the bad ending. So I think what we're going to do, I'm going to just do some quick research to make sure I have a sense that there's another ending. I'm going to check to make sure that there's another ending. If there is, we'll come back to this and work on that. If there's not, that will be our journey with Constance. And what I have to say about Constance, I like the art. I love the music. I thought like the basics of the story, like I think that is an interesting theme to explore. I think it does it pretty well. I like the little vignettes. I think my favorite was the very first one we saw with the work stuff of like, you know, jumping around between various things, to really show that sense of like burnout and like this oppression of working and the demands of others upon you. Not that the other ones were bad. I just feel like that one did the best job. I think the next best was the little like music one, because it's like it really is this sense of like, it probably does not matter if you at how good or bad you do, because like I was doing pretty well. The music sounded good, but you're getting sort of like this harsh treatment because that sort of mentality about like they're like these like creative geniuses that exist, and everyone else may as well just not bother. And there are people with that mentality, and there are people with this mentality of like, you have to like achieve that genius, and if you the only way is through like just mind-numbing practice, and the only way to treat like failure to reach that genius is through like harsh criticism, what we might call like tough love. And of course that has like all of that has like lots of negative psychological effects on people, people who have, probably talent for stuff. And so I think that like that little section did a good job of telling its own little story. And well, people respond to things in different ways. But I think the key is like, it is definitely not a good one size fits all. It probably, like, insofar as tough love like does work, it probably works in like a very rare, like small number of circumstances, which makes it like as a standard, a bad idea. And so, it should not be the go-to method for like teaching people. And I think at the very least, that is a valuable thing to take away from the little vignette we saw earlier, that, if you have this kind of perfectionism where you then hold, any failure for somebody to reach it, yes, I think that is a good way to put it, is that there is a way in which that can become incredibly toxic. It is easy for it to become incredibly toxic. And so insofar as you're going to apply it, you need to be very careful. And understand, like, be able to react to other people. Because the idea is, especially when you visit that tough love and toxicity upon others, hold others to a standard that they may not be able to achieve, that's too high for them, and then treat them harshly when they fail. And then you need to be able to realize that that may not help them to grow. And as a consequence, you as a, like, mentor or instructor or whatever it is, you are kind of failing in that task. So I think, you're stifling their growth. So I liked the theming of this. I thought, generally speaking, it did pretty well with what it was doing. The mechanics of this, I think one problem that platformers can run into is trying to have a lot of mechanics that then require you to do like a lot of like intricate button presses. By which I mean that, like, okay, here's a sequence in which you need to like press this button to do thing 1, and then quickly press another button to do thing 2, and then another button to do thing 3, and then button 1 again, and then button 4, and then button 2, and then button 5, and like you're juggling all of these different mechanics, which also requires juggling all these different inputs. There's a Metroidvania game I played a long time ago. I can't remember exactly what it was called. I feel like it might have been called like Shroom Boy or something like that. And I feel like it had the same problem. It had these like challenge rooms where there was a lot of like, okay, you have like not Meat Boy. Meat Boy is actually a very simple platformer. Also a just like standard platformer, not a Metroidvania. No, I think it was called something like Shroom Boy. But it had this, like, those challenge rooms would often have you doing like a lot of complicated, here's like three or four different things. You need to like press them at the right time. Sometimes you need to press them in like quick sequence of like 1, 2, 3. And like the slightest error means start over. So they're both kind of like endurance plus plus precision, which is at a certain point, I think, stops really being fun and just becomes especially because it's a lot of them are there's a lot of trial and error to kind of like learn what you need to do, and then you execute on it, and then you kind of like miss it by like half a second, so it's like, okay, gotta try again, and it gets very annoying. And you know, compare that to something like, you know, I love the platforming in Hollow Knight as my comparison, but Hollow Knight has like a pretty limited number of things you can do. There's like complicated things that you do as part of like speed runs and stuff like that, but like the core stuff that Team Cherry had put together for its like tough platforming challenges, which still require both endurance and precision, but it's a lot more like planning, and you know, it gives you a kind of like breathing room to like figure things out, whereas a lot of stuff, especially in the end here, because the end of this was like, okay, you have these three sequences of like, you know, moderately difficult, you know, moderate length platforming challenges in order to get to a boss, where you're also doing this like, okay, the next thing is being revealed to you as you go through, so you have to be able to react to it quickly, but it might not be immediately obvious what you're supposed to be doing. And so you kind of get like stuck for a second. It's like, wait, what am I supposed to do here? Of course, by the time you then maybe realize like, oops, but I got hit, I got to start over. And then you kind of have to then reprocess things. And I think that kind of platforming is like not really good. I think like one of the gold standards, at least, of good platforming are things like Celeste, where you either are in like a like clear, like self-contained room, so you see everything you need to work with, or you usually have like a good amount of like screen real estate that you can kind of process what's coming up as you interact with things, so that you don't get like taken by surprise, because you don't want, I think it's bad to have those kinds of surprises. You should like, if you really are good and understand how the mechanics work, you should be able to get through a challenge like that first attempt. I think that's like what we should think of as like the what makes good design. And so any failure of the player, or I guess any death, should be seen as like, this is the player like, okay, they're not like comfortable with the controls yet. They're still learning how their mechanic works. They're, you know, they didn't think through like what they were supposed to do. I think that's where you have like, design is fine and it's the player's, you know, fault, if you will, for messing up. But I think when you start throwing those kinds of surprises at players, that's where it becomes a fault of design, because like, well, how am I supposed to be able to process this in time to figure out what to do next? And so I don't think it was like everywhere. I think it hit hardest at that particular those particular sections. I mean, I you know, got through them, and I think most players would end up eventually getting through them, but they're still just annoying. I'm thinking in particular of things like one of them had you like, you have to do a downward attack to like get rid of these barriers that will like, hit and therefore like send you back to start. And you're like trying to make sure you time it each one right so that you do the attack to get rid of it without either missing, doing it too early or doing it too late. But you don't get to see those barriers, or at least the second and third barriers, until after you've cleared the first one, and you don't see the third until after you clear the second, which means you probably won't have time to react. And you can't, like one of the tricks I kind of like figured out was like, oh, I could dash, but like I couldn't like downward attack dash, because that's not how the system works, to give myself kind of like the pause I would need to buffer stuff. So like those kinds of things end up being really annoying. And I think part of it was the fact that there's so many different mechanics I have to like remember of like, okay, this button does this, so I want to do this function, and to perform it I press this button, but like I can also like there's a slightly similar thing by pressing a different button. I need to make sure I don't get those mixed up, and sometimes those wires did get crossed, and that's kind of one of the issues I have with those like there's a it's not mechanical, I guess it is mechanically dense, like basically like a platformer that has like a huge number of different mechanics that you then have to like keep all of them in mind. I think once at a certain point it becomes kind of like an overload. So that's kind of my like critique of Constance. Like that's the thing that like held it back from like me absolutely like 100% loving the game. I think story was good. I think art was good. I think music was good. I think overall the like exploration was fine. I guess one thing I will say is that I really, really wish that we had been able to find, and maybe it's still there, like the world's not that big, but I still feel like there should be a method to warp between save points, because they have the warp points that they've put in, of there's like what five or six of them, but it's like it still feels kind of annoying at a certain point. Like I'm fine with it usually like to start, but then it reaches like a junction where just let me like get between these places faster. Like the reason I'm going here is, running between all these points is I'm trying to like fill out my exploration, and like, okay, in order to get from point A to point B, I need to first go to point C, which takes me like all the way around, these like 5 or 6 rooms, and there's all this stuff I have to like, wade through. And it's just like, just let me get there. And so, maybe it will happen. Maybe there'll be a point where it's like, oh, I'll come back in, and there'll be like a kind of like reload the save, and maybe there'll be like some more stuff for me to experience, and it'll get me that ability. But I was kind of hoping to get it like earlier, if that is the case. So with that, like I said, I'm going to do some checking to make sure. I feel like there's another ending. I would be kind of surprised if there wasn't another ending. But before, like, I'm not going to do 100% for the sake of doing 100%. So I'm going to check to make sure there's another ending first. If there is, we'll come back to this on Tuesday. If there's not, we will come back on Tuesday with an analysis of the Seance of Blake Manor. And I can probably do a full playthrough of it, I think. It shouldn't take too long because I'm like a good chunk of it is like pretty fresh in my memory. Because it is one I kind of want to talk about from a design standpoint. It's like there was some interesting stuff, but it also was kind of like I found it very lackluster at the end of the day, and so I want to talk through that experience. And we may end up getting to, depending on how much there is left to do in Constance, we may finish it up and then start on Seance on Tuesday. So we'll figure it out from there, but that's going to be the game plan. So with that, I'm going to call it for the night. Lubit, thank you for dropping by. It is good to see you. Anybody else who was here, even if you were lurking, thank you so much. You are always appreciated. And I'll be back hopefully on Monday with speedrun practice. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.